Hi, it's Sherry with the Hewald and Riley team, and today we have a special guest with us. This is Mike Hesterberg with Buyers Protection Group, and today we're just going to ask about the importance of a pre-listing inspection with our sellers. So Mike, first I want to thank you so much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
And what are you finding is the most important reason why sellers should do a pre-listing inspection prior to putting their home on the market?
Well, what we're finding out is we all know that eventually there's going to be a home inspection. Okay, that a buyer's going to come and there's going to be a home inspection brought forth. And we're finding out that it's far better for a seller to have a home inspector look at their home using the same protocols, because we have set protocols that another inspector is going to look at. We look at some, similar to the same things,
right,
to get a perspective early on that so they can strategize with their realtor of the current defects that are going to be found during the buyer's inspection. Then it gives them time. And that's important to react to those deficiencies. It allows their real estate professional, like yourself, to help them put together a strategy on how they will use this report so they're not blindsided. So they're not caught off guard with this 7 to 10 day period,
right,
and have to react in a way that can cost them money.
Now, the one thing that I want to ask that I think some buyers wonder, about the pre-listing inspection is it a true full inspection like a buyer would? Is it the same inspection? So
yes.
You use the same guidelines as if a buyer would hire you that the seller is hiring you for? That
is correct. It is a full inspection, and there's absolutely nothing different from what I do in a pre-listing inspection as opposed to a buyer's inspection. Okay. And we find that important because we want to lay the same standards to the inspection as their prospective buyer will, so then they can know what they need to address. And again, it's important, and I've done lots of these, and I find them to be very helpful, and the buyers have shared that with, or the sellers have shared that with me. The fact that they were able to react calmly, get bids if they needed to, and decide how they're going to repair those items, as opposed to spending thousands of dollars where they might not need to.
And I think it's nice, like you said before, the seller isn't on a time frame, or they're not feeling stressed and crunched to say, oh my gosh, I've got to do it quickly because we only have so many days per the inspection, that they can really kind of research and get things done and not be a little so overwhelmed with the whole process.
That is correct. And we're also finding out from the seller standpoint that it is important to let their real estate professional, like yourself, to have that information and enough time for you to help them put together that strategy, which realtors do so well,
right,
in helping people sell and buy their homes. But you need more information, and sometimes you don't get that information until the 12th hour, and then it's difficult for you to really assist that seller.
Right, right. So if you have any questions about a pre-listing inspection, please feel free to give myself and Dan a call, and we'll be happy to give you Mike Hesterberg. And Mike, do you have a website?
I do.
What is your website for everybody?
It's www.buildinginspectionsllc.com.
Great, thank you. So if you guys have other questions about pre-listing, please feel free to give the Hewald and Riley team a call. And we want to thank you so very much for coming in and joining us. And just so you guys know, we are going to have Mike back in a couple months and talk about home inspections for buyers. So stay tuned to the Hewald and Riley team. And again, if you have any questions, give us a call at 513-310-5828.